In this video, we want to familiarize you with the most important rules and tools in the coaching process. This video is not a substitute for professional coaching training, but it should give you everything you need to achieve good success with yourself and with other people.
The work in coaching is always based on the fundamentals of psychological science. Since the teachings of the Swiss psychologist and psychiatrist C.G. Jung have many parallels to the applications in the information field, it is a good basis for the application of the coaching module. Jung speaks in psychology of an exploration of one's own unconscious.
During individuation, the process of becoming conscious step by step, of becoming an I, we unfold our abilities and potentials. We develop our individual personality, a path that leads us to our center, to ourself.
In the course of our lives, we repeatedly stray from this path and become separated from ourself, whether through upbringing, adaptation to society, or traumatic experiences. All parts of our personality that are incompatible with our current situation, we repress into the unconscious.
These layers that separate us from ourself are what Jung calls shadows. Charged with energy and emotionality, however, they always make their way back into our lives, leading to feelings of loss of control, lack of coherence, and lack of meaning in life.
Much of what goes on in our unconscious in the form of experiences or perceptions does not reach our conscious mind, but still shapes our interaction with the environment, our feelings, thoughts, and actions. If we can make these shadows transparent and integrate them, we perceive ourselves holistically, regain access to ourself, and thus come back to our stable center. An important goal in coaching is to work preventively. For example, to act before imbalances and their effects manifest psychologically or physically. The coaching module helps you to bring blind spots into awareness, because only those who are aware of their deeper lying issues can take the first step towards change.
So what does the structure of a coaching process look like in practice? A clear structure is helpful for a successful coaching session, whether you use the coaching module in a professional session or for yourself. The following basic questions should be clarified first. What is the starting situation? What are the issues that are important right now? And especially, what is the goal?
The goal is at the same time also the mental focus on which we align ourselves during the analysis in the information field and which we enter in the focus area in the Heal Advisor Analysis Coaching module. Matching the focus, we should also select the databases for the subsequent analysis. The results of the analysis show the picture behind the facade, the real reasons, imbalances, and needs. The analysis in the information field thus gives us access to the unconscious level. At the same time, the results from the analysis are also impulses for the solution phase. From them, it is easy to see which issues are relevant, which need more attention, and which should be addressed directly, as there is a high readiness for confrontation. In further videos, we will show you concrete application examples with the corresponding interpretations.
Another important element is the identification of the possibilities to contribute to change and the resulting action steps. In this way, you get concrete help for your everyday life. In this process, your Healy supports you with the vibrate function, so to speak, as a positive amplifier to support your intention or mental focus.
Finally, a few practical tips to help you deal successfully with your coaching module. A good coach should rest stably in his or her center, so when you analyze imbalances in yourself, it's best to start with those. You can help others much better if you yourself have a balanced and positive aura. Being a good role model usually speeds up the coaching process. If you want to use the coaching module only on yourself, be open to yourself and question the indicated issues honestly and self-critically.
As a coach, you should be a good listener. Empathy in the coaching process promotes the willingness of others to open up and trust you. Always try to be neutral and not judge your counterpart's issues based on your personal experiences.
It is generally an advantage if you can communicate clearly. You can also strengthen and develop this ability in the context of other personal training. Be attentive and listen carefully to what the other person is saying. Most of the time, what is said is not about what is actually behind it. In addition, it is sometimes advisable to be challenging and thus to address an issue more strongly. For example, to confront someone more strongly so that a process of change is triggered. It is important to decide this individually on a case-by-case basis because the ability to confront depends very much on the person and the topic at hand. Be inspiring and wholehearted. This positive energy usually transfers to the coaching process.
In summary, coaching is helping people to help themselves because the solution to our own issues already lies within us. However, sometimes we don't have direct access to it and need support to find the right information.